Welcome back, everyone. Time right now, just about 14 minutes after the 9 o'clock hour. Time to head into the kitchen for the last time in 2018. And if you're looking to ring in the new year with a party side dish that's tasty and savory, we have a treat for you. Joining me right now, the owner of Gun Show in Atlanta and Revival in Decatur, restaurateur and chef Kevin Gillespie. I am so happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Not just because you're bringing breakfast, but just because it's great. I've heard so many wonderful things about you. And look at this wonderful spread right here.
Yeah, so, you know, New Year's is all about certain ingredients, you know,
Yes.
traditionally. Rice being one of the biggest ones, black-eyed peas, collard greens, and they all represent something. Rice and black-eyed peas are sort of the foods of poverty, as they say, and collard greens are meant to represent money. And so you embrace what money you don't have, and then you make new money with your collard greens.
I
and
love
so
it.
I've done a couple dishes here for you today. So the first is Hoppin' John, which is a classic dish made out of rice. And you can see I have some rice right here. Riceland is one of the great brands that we have here in the U.S., grown in Arkansas. And we're mixing that with black-eyed peas. Traditionally, it's kind of a bland, boring dish, but we've made a Spanish style with a little smoked paprika, roasted sweet peppers in here, some garlic, some sherry vinegar. And I want folks to understand that embracing the ingredients doesn't mean you have to do it the old-fashioned way. You can make something completely new. So that's one of our dishes. And then the other one that I'm excited to show you, you're actually going to help me here.
I'm going to help you?
Yes, you are. So I need
you
you to take these collard greens and peel the stems off of them.
Peel the stem?
Yeah, just kind of take it out. You see how I have them right here. So you're going to take it, hold the stem, and peel it out.
Of course, that's how you do
it.
it.
The stem's a little bit, you know, it's a little tough, and we don't want that. But what we're going to make is maybe sort of a Thai or a Vietnamese style collard greens salad. So most folks only think of collard greens as something that you have to cook to death, really.
That's what I was thinking.
Stink up your whole house.
Yes.
Which, don't get me wrong, I love old-fashioned collard greens, but at the same time, I think folks are trying to find lighter and fresher ways, and this is a great way to utilize one of those old-fashioned ingredients in there. So what I'm doing after you're sort of taking the stem out here is I'm just slicing them. And these are new young collards, and that's what you find this time of year. So they're super tiny, which means they're not tough. You don't have to cook them for 10 hours. No, not at all. You can eat them absolutely raw, and they're really delicious. So just slicing this up real quick. And then in the bowl, I had a little bit of green onions in there. And I'm going to throw a couple other herbs. I have mint and basil and cilantro. And you can just cut that just really sort of big chunks here. We don't need to bash this up too bad. So we're going to toss all of that in the bowl along with it is exactly along with a little bit of shredded carrot in here.
You can smell that mint too.
Exactly. It's so nice. And then I made a vinaigrette before I got here of lime juice, a little agave nectar, so a little bit better for you. Exactly. Some sweetness, some ginger, some garlic, and some hot chili peppers. And so we're going to drizzle that in there, and we're going to kind of give this just a quick mix up. And we don't need a ton of this vinaigrette because a little goes a long way. And then we're going to finish it with some crispy rice. So I took some brown rice, again from my friends over at Riceland. I cooked it. Now this is a little extravagant. I cooked it, I dehydrated it, and then I fried it.
Stop it.
To make like homemade Rice Krispies.
Oh my goodness.
And so this salad is going to be a mix of all of those things. So we have this nice, bright, sort of herbaceous salad here.
That looks
and we're going to finish it with some of those crispy Rice Krispies, a little bit of cashew in there as well. And then
it's healthy.
Spiced curry powder. Exactly. And that's not what people think about when they think of, I got to eat the same old black-eyed peas. I got to eat the same old rice. I got to eat the same old collard greens. These are fun, brand new ways, both super healthy, but just interesting ways to embrace those New Year's traditions.
I'm going to embrace it right now.
Please do.
And try and taste and see how it tastes. I'm going to try this, and I'm going to try the collard.
Yeah, hopefully it tastes good.
Very good.
It's got,
and you have all those little flavors in it.
Exactly. Yeah, you get a little bit of spice, and I think that's fun for folks. I think something new, something kind of a little bit more energy to it. But again, you know, taking into that thought of those sort of classic ingredients that we think of on New Year's. It's fun and exciting, right? It's a different way of doing it.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. I might take up this cooking thing for a living.
You may have something. You may be going somewhere in 2019 with this.
I might. We'll see where it turns out for me.
That's delicious. Thank you so much for coming and bringing that. No, really, it's really tasty too.
It's got some texture, fresh.
Is that a little bit of the seasoning? Is that curry?
It is curry.
Just
Yep,
curry.
exactly. Yep. So a little
Did I
Thai
just miss
yellow
that when you
curry.
were talking?
I don't know. I may have missed saying it. So
Okay. Oh, it's very good. Very good.
Thank
I think
you.
I can have this for my breakfast.
You
as well.
absolutely could.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Well, for today's recipe or more on Kevin Gillespie and his restaurants, Gun Show and Revival, go to fox5atlanta.com and look for the viewer information store. And you're also going to be having some festivities over at the restaurants
tonight
as
at
well,
Gun
right?
Show and Revival, both big New Year's Eve bashes. I think we have about 10 reservations left at Revival. Gun Show is sold out. So if you want to come to Revival tonight, again, only 10 spots left. That's going to fill up quick. So give us a call this morning.
And great meals just like this.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Chef. Let's check in now with meteorologist Todd Borick in the Fox 5 Storm Center. Todd, maybe I'll save you some, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to do this quick.